Christmas and welcome back to our final Christmas episode of Slang with me, Louisa May Adams. This show will give you the chance to hear, understand the origins and meanings of new slang and to use them immediately. So let's get started. We all have our own special way of celebrating Christmas, whether it's spending all day socialising with friends and family or simply curling up by the fireplace all day. Today, I want to tell you about what British people think the must-dos of Christmas Day are. To begin with, an iconic tradition is the Queen's Speech. On Christmas Day at 3 p.m, most of the nation stops opening presents and eating turkey just to hear a special Christmas message from the Queen. It is a tradition that started in 1952 on BBC Radio 1. The message is recorded in advance and is usually short. It includes the Queen reflecting on the past year and wishing everyone happy Christmas. Okay, number 2 of our top traditions, crackers. C-R-A-C-K-E-R-S. A strange tradition indeed. I currently live in Italy and my endless search for crackers is infuriating. They simply don't exist in other countries apart from the UK. So what are they? Basically, they're cardboard tubes that have gunpowder in them, and they make a cracking sound when you pull them apart. Once pulled, you can find small toys in them, a paper crown to be awkwardly worn during the Christmas meal, and a silly joke to read to the people around you. They are always opened before the Christmas meal and enjoyed during. They are a senseless tradition, but a tradition nonetheless. So if you're at a British meal and you see a cracker, just pull it and see. Okay, so the last and maybe most strange of the traditions we will speak about today is the pantomime, spelt P-A-N-T-O-M-I-M-E. I know what you're thinking. Hey, isn't a pantomime a street performer usually found lurking on the streets of Paris? No, in fact, this is a fantastic British tradition that is pretty difficult to explain to non-Brits. A pantomime, or panto, as it is sometimes referred to, is basically a play seen at Christmas time. The show is usually not Christmas related, but based on a fairy tale, interjected with modern-day humour, for example, referencing today's politics or social climate. The play usually includes songs, slapstick comedy and dancing, and always includes a dame, D-A-M-E, who is a cross-dressing actor. It includes lots of audience participation, and children usually leave the show with lots of free sweets they are handed out to during the performance. Over years, the panto has developed a set of expected conventions, including a cheery song, with which the audience join in, double entendre, and the phrases, "It's behind you," and "Oh no you didn't." The show usually includes a celebrity from a soap opera or a film. This really draws in the crowds. It is one of the oldest Christmas traditions and was developed from the Italian street theatre of Commedia dell'arte in the 16th century. Going to the pantomime with your whole family is a yearly tradition for many Brits. So if you ever happen to find yourself in the UK over Christmas, it is definitely worth a watch. I promise you, you will understand British culture a lot more after doing so. So, there are all our top Christmas traditions. Which one sounds best to you? That's our final Christmas episode, but don't worry. We will be back on Monday to give you a new dose of slang. You can find us on our website, theslangpodcast.com, and from there you can see our transcript and subscribe on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and many more apps. Or head over to our Facebook page, The Slang Podcast, for more updates and slang. So wherever you are and whatever you are doing, from all of us at The Slang Podcast, we wish you a Merry Christmas.